Hi, this is Marjorie Dick Stuart. Thanks for watching What's Working Now. Recently, I asked my readers and viewers, what questions do you have about buying and selling real estate? I got two good questions from Bob. Before we begin, I'd like you to notice two links on my blog. How much is your house worth for a free neighborhood market activity report? Click Looking for Your Next Home for a free neighborhood home search. Now back to Bob's questions. Bob asked me question number one. For those of us who may not be planning to list our homes now, what are the things we should do inside and outside of the home in priority order? Very first priority, Bob, is look at each room, starting at the front of the house. Look at the front of the house, look at your front porch, look at what is hanging around on the porch, what's hanging around on the foyer. 1, 2, or 3 items should be all that you have on every surface. So if you walk room by room and look at your items 1, 2, and 3, start thinking about what are the things I want to keep, what are the things I want to throw away, what are the things I want to give away. So while you're looking at those surfaces, you'll be able to start sorting. So first look and then begin sorting. Once we start sorting, I can go through how do you sort in another video. Next question from Bob. What repairs, improvements, etc. should we make? What kind of a budget should we allocate in order to get the best return later? So again, Bob, go to the front of the house and walk through room by room and start looking at every detail in the room. Look at what turns on and off. Look at your light fixtures, your plugs. What do you plug in? What do you open and close? Do your blinds work? Do your windows work? Do you have broken window sashes? When you get into the kitchens and the bathrooms, you got a lot of stuff going on in there. So turn everything on. Fill the sinks up, fill the tubs up, make sure nothing leaks. If you've got handy people that come and do work for you, come and have them check your appliances. So make a list of anything that's not working. Whatever the cost is, I would say if it's under $500, fix it. If it's something horrific, talk to your real estate agent. You might have to have someone come and look at it, like a settlement crack or a retaining wall that's falling over. But most of the stuff is going to be little, and you're going to see when you walk through the house what's working and what's not working. So I think that should answer the first 2 questions. Thanks, Bob, for asking. So Bob, in answering these 2 questions for you, let's talk just for a second about what kind of a return you'll get by cleaning up your stuff, making your house neater, and doing repairs. When a buyer walks through your home, if it feels like it's in move-in condition and it's well maintained, you will get a much better offer than if a buyer walks through your home, it looks cluttered, they're stepping over things, light bulbs are out, things aren't working. So I can't tell you in exact dollars, but I can tell you this. By doing these things, this gives you the opportunity to get an offer, to get a good offer, and to get multiple offers. By not doing these 2 things that I mentioned, decluttering the surfaces and fixing, sometimes you won't get an offer at all, or you could get an offer, the same offer that someone would make on a property that's trashed. That's how the buyers see your house when it's looking cluttered. They see a house that needs a lot of work versus a home they can feel comfortable in and move into. I can tell you if you spend $10,000 on these types of things we're talking about, countertops, light bulbs, cleanup, packing, organizing, you'll get back at least 20, there's no question. Maybe you'll get 40. I had a woman who had an orange kitchen and she didn't want to paint it, and her rest of her house looked amazing. And I said to her, Christine, if you don't want to get an extra $40,000 by spending $5,000, don't do it. Well, she spent $2,000. She painted her kitchen, and I guarantee you she did get an extra $40,000 for that house. An example, we listed it at $799 and we sold it for like $850. So I hope that answers all your questions, Bob. So thanks for watching What's Working Now. Be on the lookout for my next video where Allie asks about buying first versus selling first. What's better and what are the pros and cons? Thinking of selling and wondering how to get top dollar? Click dchomeblog.com/dirty socks to download your free guide, How to Get Your House Market Ready. What do you do after you pick up the dirty socks? Thanks again and have a great day.